Hello everybody, and welcome to TrepidationNation. Today we are playing Will You Press the Button? So, if you do not know what this game is, basically it is a game in which, as you can see on the screen, there is this little hand here. And the goal of this game, basically, or not really goal, I don't know really why I'm using that word, but that's not the word to use. Basically, this game gives you a choice, alright? You get something that's probably good, in most cases good. A lot of these are created by users, so no guarantees on if they're good or what. You get something that can happen, and then you get a condition of if that does happen. So, for instance, this one is you get a girl/boyfriend, which in most cases, most people would consider that a good thing. But if you do that, you will never be able to have sex. So, you have to make the choice, and either you can press the button and that happens, or you will not press the button. Obviously, it will not happen unless you believe hard enough that it might. You just have to believe. Are you believing yet? Alright, so let's get into this. So let's just start off with this one. You get a girl/boyfriend, but you will never have sex. So basically, the way I'm just going to rationalize the fact that I'm not going to press this button is the fact that I already have a girlfriend. Therefore, I don't need to press this little magical button to get one. And therefore, I'm just going to opt out of that button right there. Some comments down here. Asexuals to the rescue. Asexuals laugh maniacally. No downside for asexuals. That's about all you're going to hear is asexuals. Alright, so. Rate this alone to see the next one. Alright. That one was relatively decent, so I'll give it a good. Alright. So, you get a lifetime subscription to your favorite website/online service. You must use Internet Explorer 6. Let's see. My favorite website/online service, I really don't use anything paid that you would have to pay for. So, based on that, I mean, everything that I really access most of the time online technically already have a lifetime subscription. So, based on that rationality, I'm not going to press this button either. Oh, yeah, I forgot to check this, but 39% of people pressed in, 61% checked. Checked. Wow. Agrees. Yes. Good job on the English. Alright. That's a decent one for people who actually have something that's paid. I just like to direct everybody's attention to, that's the kind of people that are in this world. On to the next question. Alright. Ben Affleck isn't playing Batman. Andy Dick is playing Batman. As I am not really an avid watcher, consumer, whatever you want to say, of like DC or Avengers, any of that kind of stuff, any of the superhero type stuff, I really don't care, and I feel like that would make everything just incredibly stupid and entertaining. I'm going to push this button. Because, yeah. Just admire these comments. Someone a dick. Okay. It's his real name. Andy Dick is a real person. Alright, so that one, I don't really like that one. We're just going to go bad. You have everything you could ever dream of, but you're completely alone and everyone treats you as if you're invisible. Well, you see this one, that's kind of a difficult one. Everything you could ever dream of, but you're completely alone. Everyone treats you like you're invisible. So basically, for instance, you could have $14 billion, alright? That could be everything you've ever dreamed of. But how are you going to spend it? You're completely alone. Everyone else treats you like you're invisible. There's nobody really to share anything that you own with. What's the point of having everything? See, the way the world works, everybody who has stuff, that's a very general way to put this, but if you have something of value or of high worth to yourself, the majority of the time, people are going to want to brag about it or tell their friends or even share it with their friends, stuff like that. But if you don't have anybody to share it with, what's the point? Like everybody, just put an example, everybody wants the newest iPhone. The Yeah, the newest iPhone. And when everybody gets it, or when, like, say you get it and your friends don't, obviously you're going to kind of brag about that. I've never seen a person get a new phone who did not brag about that new phone. But if there's nobody to brag about it, and first off, let me just add this part. If you get that new phone, who the heck are you going to text? Because nobody knows that you exist, as they treat you invisible. So, based on that rationalization, I'm not going to press this button because, I mean, you're stupid. Oh yeah, I might want to read this. Only 40, oh, okay, so my side wins. 57% did not press the button. Alright, I think that's actually pretty good. Kind of digs out some rational thought out of your mind. You'll be the most desired person in the world. You can't have sex. I mean, in my case, I already am, so... yeah. And of course, asexual. Any more asexuals? Yep, just like me. Alright, that's actually not bad. I'll give it a good. You can transform into any werewolf at will. No, into a werewolf. You must shave your entire body in order to transform back into a human. So, basically, with this, would you be able to control it? Or would you pretty much be how, like, werewolves are portrayed in movies and video games, to where you can't really control it, and it kind of just takes you over, and you become Satan. And by Satan, I mean werewolf. And by werewolf, I mean Satan. Etc. So, based on that, I mean, first off, if you can't control it, you're never going to be able to shave, because your werewolf self will be like, nah, we are not shaving. We're just going to stay werewolf. Not only that, but you'll kill everybody you love and know and all that good stuff. So, based on that, I'm not pushing this button. Wow, 53% agreed with me. I expected more. Or I expected less to agree with me. I just take some time to admire that. Let's add some music in post right now. Alright. That was pretty good, by the way. To a certain extent. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have pushed good. You ride a motorcycle that never crashes. But you can never ride in anything else with wheels or airplanes. So basically, you can always ride a motorcycle and you'll never be able to crash that motorcycle. But you can never ride in any other form of vehicle. So there's no other form of transportation available to you, ever. So, personally, I'm not much on motorcycles. As I have mentioned in another video, I actually do have a car myself. Even though I'm 16, I do have a car. I have a old 1965 Dodge Dart. I'll even throw a picture of one of them on the screen right now. It's an old car. It's a pretty nice car. I think it's considered a muscle car. I don't really know exactly what it'd be considered. I'm pretty sure it's considered a muscle car. And I'd take that over anything, including a motorcycle that never crashes. And the way, with this, I mean, you may never be able to crash, but, of course, you're going to have to follow speed limits. You're still going to have to follow all the laws, because cops will still pull you over, get your license plate, stuff like that, if you don't pull over, because obviously you can't crash, so you can just swerve around all these cars to get away from the cops pretty easily. But they're going to find you eventually, and then you're screwed. Alright, and also, I mean, it's not technically crashing if you run your bike into the ocean. Well, if you screw up, then you just lost your never crashed a motorcycle. Broke down on you. So I'm not going to push this button based on the fact that I prefer old cars. And there's still got a lot of risk factors. Everything else with wheels, not the motorcycle itself. But if I never crash it, aha, see? Drive it into a liquid deep enough to make it sink is crashing. Okay, that's not necessarily crashing. Get your facts right, it's not crashing. Yeah! Alright, you didn't see anything. Alright, that was pretty hard. That's alright. Alright. You never have to do anything ever again. Ever. 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 You get hit by 3 cars and survive, but are in a huge amount of pain. Well, part of living this life is having responsibilities, so, I mean, may as well not get hit by 3 cars and survive, but end up in a lot of pain. I mean, man, I don't know how I feel about that. That's good. You live without ever experiencing physical pain again. Alright. But you live without ever experiencing physical pleasure ever again. So basically, you can never get hurt. But you can never... I don't really know how to put this, because most people instantly would think sexual when you hear physical pleasure, but that could be all sorts of things. Anything really that makes your body feel good at all would fall in that category. And so, based on that fact, if it falls in that category and you can't really feel any form of physical pleasure, you wouldn't feel anything. Basically, the way this, I don't know why I keep saying the way this, but humans run on emotion. And majority of emotion is triggered by physical, what's the word I'm going for here? By physical phenomena. I guess that's a word you could use for this situation. So if you don't experience anything physically, that's not going to trigger you to That's not going to trigger you to feel anything emotionally. Therefore, you won't feel anything. You'll just be a zombie pretty much. So, no. Alright. I'm a massive reference statement. Alright. So, we're going to do one more. So, let's hope that we end off on a good one. I think that was pretty good. It also brought out some rational thought. So, good. You get the ability to fly at super speed, but you'll be lonely for the rest of your life. Alright, so this kind of goes back on the one I was talking about earlier. The one that we got pretty early on in the thing, where you get everything you would ever dreamed of, but you're alone and everybody treats you as if you're invisible. And this is another thing about having something. If you can fly, especially at super speed, naturally, you're going to want to show people. But first off, there's nobody to show. Second off, what's the use of flying if you're the only one there? Because you're not going to survive. There's no way you're going to survive very long. Because just because you can fly doesn't mean you're very good at, say, not eating, but obtaining food, obtaining basic materials needed for life. And if nobody's around to do that for you or to help you with that, there's no way you're going to do it. Because in this modern society, most people cannot fend for themselves in, say, the woods or some other situation similar to that. And so most people would pretty much be screwed if nobody was there to help them survive. Like, if there's no grocery stores and everything, a lot of us would be dead. So, I'm not pushing this button. And 66 agreed with me, so, I mean, the stats are here. The numbers are in. So, we're going to end this video off right here. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you would like to see more videos from me and this channel, subscribe. I plan to upload at least once a week. I'm going to try to upload 2 to 3 times a week, just as much as possible. And yeah. So, I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, I forgot to mention in the outro of that video that I just now recorded for you guys, that my friend, his name is Rage Against Evil, or his actual name, I don't know if he wants that released, so I'm just not going to release that for now. But his channel is called Rage Against Evil, and I'd just like to leave a shout out for him, as he releases some pretty decent content. It's all gaming, mostly, or not mostly, but all of it's PS4, I believe. He doesn't do any commentary, but he's really good at playing video games and all that good stuff. plays games like Dying Light. His main specialty is Batman. So check him out. His link will be in the description. I decided I'd go ahead and give him a little shout out because he watches all my videos. He's my first ever active subscriber, and he seems to actually enjoy my videos. So, yeah. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see more from my channel, hit that subscribe button with your toenail. And I'll see you guys later.